so this is a tough one because this comic here doesn't necessarily have a lot of action, but it does have a lot of drama in it. A lot of character building, story building, things like that. So I guess all in all, it's a pretty good issue. Now, I'm all about superheroes just smacking down with bad guys, you know, but I guess you can't always have that. But the cover seems to insinuate something else. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, so obviously we're going to have a huge fight with Shrapnel. Not so much, but still an okay comic. Alright, so we start out, and the fight's already over with at this point. Flash is going to his house. He is putting a cold bath in with ice, kind of like someone that was an athlete might do to recover from swelling and things like that. And you see him here. I mean, the art's not great, but it's pretty good. Pretty good detail. Negative, part 2. So here he's talking about how the negative force actually kind of like drains his life force as opposed to heals him quickly, like with the regular Speed Force. Speed Force heals you fast, but this one takes time. It's very draining, and so if you get beat up, you stay beat up for a while. And so right here he's recollecting the fight, recalling the fight, and so you get a pretty good shot right here. Shrapnel is shooting shrapnel at negative Flash. They're fighting. It's very short-lived though. You get a page here where he's able to actually shoot a beam at Shrapnel and blow him up. Shrapnel's pounding on him, but the Flash is not hitting back. And the reason he's not doing that is because some of the other robbers got killed by accident thanks to him. And so he feels bad about it. So he's actually taking the beating. He says he deserves it. But at the same time, Shrapnel's talking about the boss would feed me to the garbage compactor if I killed you. And he's like, boss? So somebody is running the scenes around here. So at this point, we have a surprising thing happen. Shrapnel just blows up. He just explodes. And pretty crazy shot there of Flash. He looks pretty freaky, don't he? But at this point, you kind of figure out that over time, Flash can actually build up energy and then send it out. So he pretty much exploded Shrapnel like a grenade. They recapture Shrapnel in a magnetic cage. They're talking to the Flash, and the Flash feels really bad about those people dying. You know, he says, I should have saved them. And he says, you know, I tell myself that every day, just part of the job. You know, you kind of get a little repartee going on with him and the cops. They kind of understand what he's going through. And then they're kind of surprised. He says, is Flash walking? That's weird. But his energy is so destructive that if he was to run, he'd kill everybody. At least break windows and stuff. So he's laying there. His partner's calling him, trying to get him to show up. And he's just, you know, he's so tired, he's not having it. So he's sitting thinking about what Shrapnel said. And time has went on now, and he's actually healed up by now, so I guess this is a couple hours later, maybe the next day. He's investigating what Shrapnel said, but when he does, his partner shows up and she actually thinks he's drunk because he's just acting so goofy. So she takes him to the morgue so that they can talk to the guy down there, and this is all just a setup, really. She's trying to distract him so that she can get a file out of there. Barry doesn't know this, and he's talking to the guy. And his nose starts bleeding. But it gives a good distraction so that she can get a file out. And so at that point, they're stopped at the top of the stairs by these two detectives that kind of work with them. And they said, hey, you need to come with us. We're going to go talk about a case. So they go to where they're hanging out. It's a police bar. They're talking about who may be the mole stealing evidence out of the police station. So they think maybe it's the boss. Oh no, it can't be the boss. Blah blah. They go back and forth. The woman partner's not having it, So when they start getting into it about that, she actually leaves. She's not going to stick behind. So they keep talking to Barry about it. And Barry knows that something's not right. Somebody's able to get into the evidence room. They know what they're doing. They know how to make it, how to hide it. So it's definitely somebody that knows their way around the police station. That's pretty much all this conversation is. So at that point, he goes to the evidence room. He's going to talk to them about, he's going to talk to them about maybe finding out who's doing this, what's going on. And that's when he notices the guard that he normally talks to, Danny, is not there, and the door's open. So then we get a nice little dramatic creak. And he walks into all of them dead. Not only is all of them dead, they're dead in a very weird way. And, oh no, they're alive. Never mind, I forgot about that, they're alive. But this barely, you know, it's something's happened to their blood, you know, this is something going on. But as soon as he finds that out, it's on fire. So that now the files are on fire. So obviously somebody's done this on purpose. They're trying to destroy evidence. So he's trying to get them out, but he can't use his speed force because he might hurt them, and he's also very tired. So when he's doing this, he gets exhausted. He actually gets to the point where he passes out. And so now everything's really on fire, and he's passed out. So the next issue is a new breed of villain introducing blood work. So that's when we're going to get to see him maybe next issue. Maybe the guy behind the scenes. He may not be, though. He may be just another crony. But it's a pretty short issue. You know, there's not a whole lot of action going on, but I guess you can't have it in every issue. This is a more lackluster one than the last of them have been, but, you know, I guess they can't all be winners. A lot of drama, though. You get to kind of see what the Flash is going through. I just like stuff blowing up, people fighting. That's just me. But, yeah, I suggest giving the story a read. It's really good. It's actually very interesting how they're doing the whole negative Flash. I can't remember the last time they did this. You know, I know they did Black Racer and the Black Flash and all that kind of stuff, but I can't remember when they actually did him having a reverse Flash's abilities. So I wonder how that's going to turn out. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Give me a thumbs up, hit the notifications button, and that's pretty much all I got on this issue. Give her a look. All right, see you guys later. Bye.